Happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a great week so far. So, today's Wisdom Wednesday comes from the book of Proverbs, chapter 10, and it's verse 8. It says, Wise hearted people take orders, but a babbling fool will have trouble. The front part of that verse, wise hearted people take orders. I want to tell you, there's three different types of people. Someone taught me this a long time ago, a mentor I had in my life, and there's so much truth in what I'm about to share with you. People fall into three different categories. Number one, drifters. And if you think about it, and all three categories start with a D to make it easy to remember, but the number one is drifters. People that drift. Whatever happens today, or tomorrow, or next week, or next month, they just kind of float and flow with whatever happens in life. There's not a whole lot of being proactive, just very reactive to whatever occurs in life. People that drift tend to do it for years and years and years. And when you're drifting, you're definitely not headed in the direction that God wants you to get to. That's drifters. Number two, and there's a lot of drifters. Number two, people that are driven. Now, I found myself in the driven category for the majority of my life. I'm very driven. I don't like to lose. I'm a very competitive person. I've got some self-discipline in a lot of areas, need more self-discipline in other areas, but fairly self-disciplined. I don't need someone to tell me to do a quiet time in the morning or to exercise regularly or to take my vitamins. I do those. I do those things. There's a lot of people that are driven. There's a lot of people that have self discipline, a lot of people that can self motivate themselves to do things, regardless of whether the motivation is they don't like to lose or they just want to get ahead. A lot of driven people in the world. In fact, this is where probably the majority of people are, as far as the 3Ds are concerned, driven. Most driven people will perform in business at a level of average or maybe even above average. I found myself a lot in my career performing above average, just living on being a driven person. The problem, though, is with driven people, there's not a level of accountability, which leads me and segues into category number three, people that are directed. Now, this verse again says, wise hearted people take orders, meaning they are directed. Human beings don't like being directed too much. Human beings don't like getting orders. I didn't like getting orders from my parents when I was a kid. I have three older sisters. I didn't like it when they might boss me around, which really wasn't that often, but I didn't like it when they did. I don't like it too much when bosses boss me around, right? That is human nature, I believe. Most of us don't like taking orders because I think, number one, it makes us feel like we're inferior, like we're not doing something to the best of our ability. Here's the thing, a long time ago, after doing this business I'm in for many, many years, and remaining pretty much average, maybe slightly above average in my industry. I needed help to get to the level that I wanted to be at. And the mentor and coach that I ended up hiring ended up telling me, I will not hire you or I will not let you hire me for me to be your coach unless there's 100% surrender and accountability that you're willing to have. Like whatever I tell you to do, you're going to do. So that is when things in my career begin to change. If you want to reach the level of the one percenters, the people that are way above average, you got to be willing to accept orders. You got to be willing to be mentored, to be coached. You have to be willing to seek and chase those people that are way ahead of you of where you want to get to and learn from their mistakes, from their successes. Learn the things that took them years to do. You could learn quickly by being in relationship with them. But you've got to be able to be directed. You have to be okay with people telling you this is what you need to do and this is how you need to change. Being directed sounds like it is a form of bondage. Let me tell you, being directed is the most freeing experience I've ever encountered. Because when I'm directed, I don't have to think about it too much. I just do, right? So I love that verse that was in today's proverb. Wise hearted people take orders. It's hard to do. I just want to tell you there's freedom in being directed, and you get to where you want to be so much quicker. Learn to be directed. If you don't have mentors, seek a mentor. If you're in business and don't have a business coach, seek a business coach. That's where the magic is at. Hope you have a great rest of the week. Thank you so much for listening. See ya.